Senator Obama, in the last segment of my message to you, I discussed the effect that I believe the military will have on your presidency once you're elected. I saw Colin Powell endorse you over this past weekend. But I want to ask you something. When was the last time you heard Colin Powell say that he loved soldiers? That he loved enlisted folks? I've never heard him say it. And they parade all these generals on the media all the time. And I think I've heard two generals in this past decade or earlier, the decade before that, say that they loved the enlisted folks, the soldiers that make up the majority of the military. And that was General Tommy Franks and General Schwarzkopf. I've never heard Colin Powell say to the soldiers, "I love you." You see, I loved enlisted folks because that's what I was once when I believed in this country. I know that the enlisted soldiers make up the nuts and bolts of the military. They do the work. If you don't believe me, look at the faces and the pictures and the ranks of the folks that die and have died in our wars. Now, I'm not taking anything away from officers. I've worked under some fine ones. But the people that actually do the work are enlisted folks. When, under this current administration, I have no fear of the president and his policies. Under Bill Clinton's administration, I had no fear of Bill Clinton and his policies. When you're elected, I fear you. I have fear in the bottom of my heart, in my soul, because of your admiration of communism, your leaning towards socialism, communism, your beliefs. And because you will be elected, which I believe will be unfair, perhaps bordering on illegal, I could never support your philosophy. The people that put you there, this news media group, these Hollywood actors, what have these folks sacrificed? Did Oprah Winfrey, are there people, there probably are people that believe she sacrificed something. The people that made her a millionaire sacrificed something because she played a part in the movie The Color Purple? Because you are going to be placed in this presidency by people like her, who I blame for starting all this, you become an illegal president. I served in combat for this country when I believed in this country as an enlisted soldier. And I remember when I first joined the military, we raised our hand, and there was something to the effect that I will defend this country against all enemies, foreign and domestic. once you're elected, in my mind and in my beliefs, you become a domestic enemy. Because you were placed there on the whim of some talk show host, on the whim of the news media, who, sir, believe me, they're only support you because you are a novelty. They will turn on you, believe me, when the going gets bad. But by then it'll be too late. Because I fear you, I am ready to die for what I believe in. I was ready to die when I went to war for this country. And even though there's a possibility I could die under your type of administration, I will do so if I have to. And even if I die alone, it will not be in vain.